Project Playtime is struggling and I have all the information about what's going to happen with the game. Yorona here, and in today's video I'm going to explain why there are so little updates to the game these past weeks. And many people are saying the game is dead, but I would say the game is struggling. But I am going to talk about 4 topics here. About what's going to happen now, what I think that is going to happen in the future, how the devs can save the game in the meantime, and how my channel will look like. So I was really active on the Poppy server the past days, and I got some big information from Brock, the community manager, so we know for sure that all of this is a fact. And as you guys know, we just got the anti-cheat update. But a couple days before, Brock was telling us about the update. He said we were getting an update Monday, and that it was going to be something big. So I kinda expected something more than what we got, especially because he said it was going to be gameplay juicy. What I don't really understand now. The only thing I can think of is that the gameplay without hackers is better. Or it is because of the quality of life changes we got. But back to Brock, because he confirmed a lot. So he confirmed that this was going to be the last big update for a while. And that is pretty bad news. Breaking news: the highly anticipated video game Project Playtime, developed by Mob Games, is about to die. The player numbers are decreasing every day and it keeps getting worse. We just gotta wait until... Frick. You were not supposed to see that. Anyway. And that is pretty bad news. So let me explain this. What he means by a big update is more than only bug fixes, I think. And that will make sense. So then this means that we are only getting small hotfixes in the future for a while. And a while can mean anything, but I think that he means a pretty long time. I think that because he also said that all of this is because Chapter 3 has the higher priority right now. He dropped the bomb. What we all expected is the truth. And it is understandable, but not good for Project Playtime. That means that the game is gonna die. Slowly for sure, but it's gonna happen. And what I mean with dying is that a lot of people are gonna stop playing because of the lack of updates. The only thing that can happen is that we get a summer event or something, but more than that is not gonna happen. If I look at the messages from Brock at least. Maybe we're gonna be surprised. So now we know this, the question is, when can we expect to see updates again? And the answer is simple: when Chapter 3 releases, of course. But it's not that simple, because Brock confirmed and denied it. Someone asked, I'm guessing that Project Playtime updates will be focused on after the release of Chapter 3 and the hotfixes for the chapter as well. To which Brock replies, most likely, but in case any issues arise from Chapter 3 bug related, they will prioritize that first. And with they, he means the devs, of course. So that means that they will focus on project after Chapter 3 releases. But if they have to fix bugs for Chapter 3, that will get the higher priority again. So we gotta wait until Chapter 3 releases, and that's gonna take a while. And that is bad, but when all of this is over, I think the game is slowly gonna revive itself. I hope at least. So my expectations are pretty simple. I think Project Playtime is gonna release next year, so that it finally gets out of early access. But they need to do a lot before they can do that. They need to balance the game, including monsters, maps, and gameplay mechanic like perks. I will make a separate video talking about all of this, so subscribe for that. And if you liked the video so far, I would appreciate it if you could like the video and join my Discord server. Link is in the description. Then after the game's full release, I think they're gonna focus on mobile, console and Switch ports. And this is a big part in the reviving, because this can bring a lot more players to the game. The only problem is that Poppy Playtime doesn't have a console part 2, and we learned that Poppy has the higher priority than Project, so I think we gotta wait a bit longer for a console part. I just hope that they make the mobile port though, because I can guarantee that more players will come to the game because of it. So for the people that are waiting for the mobile port, I think you gotta wait for the PC version to release first. And after all this, I think they're gonna add more game modes, monsters and more to the game. And there are more monsters coming for sure, because we all know about PJ already, but Brock said in the Discord that most likely all the future chapter monsters will be playable in the future. And I don't know if this will only include the main antagonist or also all the side characters, but we just gotta wait and see. But the most scary part is what's going to happen in the meantime. Not a lot at least. I don't know how big the Project Playtime team is, but I know it wasn't big in the first place. And now we know that some developers from the project team are working on Chapter 3 too. Then that means that not a lot of people are working on the game right now. Not enough to put out a fun gameplay update with new maps and monsters at least, that's for sure. So I guess they will release some small hotfixes and work on some big things every now and then, but that's not enough to finish those things they're working on. So I think we will see a big dip in player base, and for me that's bad too. My whole channel is about this game and it is about to die. But don't worry, I'm positive the devs are gonna revive the game after Chapter 3, because this game still has big potential, they can do a lot. So now I covered all of that and can talk about the future of this channel. And don't worry, I'm not gonna leave the game until the devs are going to work on it again. No, I have a big list of video ideas and I'm going to make every single one of them. I'm trying at least. I just need time, because the videos that I wanna make are longer than they are now, like this one. So I'm going to up the quality, but it's gonna take longer to make them. And I am appreciating all the support from you guys, and I hope you will stick with me and the community through these rough times we are going to face, because it's not gonna get easy on us. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, join the server, do all that fun stuff. And if you have some issues with the claw puzzle, you can watch this video next. Cheers!